Fiction.
Yes, sir.
We are recording. And we are also very cold.
Phew, it's been extremely cold today.
Indeed.
It's sort of like the middle of winter kind of weather, and then the incredible rain as well. It's been nice. Sure, and yesterday the rain that we had at the church area, my word.
We got soaked. Absolutely soaked. When we left church, we had to literally run through it all. And for us, it was like a 100-meter dash. But when we got there, pants soaked, hair was dripping. You advised that I take a scarf so we could book seats.
Yes.
Ended up being a towel to wipe myself off.
Okay.
Yeah, that's something else.
Yeah.
Something else.
Yeah, for us as well, Rook and myself, we had a river to cross. And I just thought there's nowhere to cross. We just have to walk through it. So I walked through it, and I had to stand there in the rain waiting for Rook to come down to me. He eventually said to me, "I'm sorry I made you wait so long in the rain, because I was literally just raining and raining. And had I just taken the key from him and then gotten into the car, I could have sat in the car and waited for him instead of standing in the rain and waiting for him. But anyway, there
you go. You got some extra rain.
Next time, yeah. But my goodness, it came down.
It's not normally like this.
No.
Normally we have super, super hot summers, but this time it's a pretty cool summer.
Sure.
When the sun is out, it is very hot.
Yes.
Super hot.
And then the humidity as well.
Yes, because it's coming after the rain.
Yeah, makes it even more clammy.
So it's definitely not what I'm used to, at least with South African weather. I'm used to hot summers, being sweating through shirts and wearing shorts all over.
Yeah.
Not wearing a jacket.
Yeah,
socks.
Even me wearing a jacket.
Yeah.
Unusual for me.
Yeah.
But anyway.
We are back, of course, with episode, I don't know what, I can't keep track anymore.
19 or 20 now.
I don't know. But what I do know is our episodes have finally outnumbered our subscribers. So
fantastic.
Need you guys to keep subscribing, keep sharing.
Thank you. Please keep it up.
We're 16 now, so thank you guys for all who have subscribed and everyone who is watching.
Yep.
This shows our efforts not going completely unnoticed.
Fact, eh?
But I mean, we're only a month or two into it, so.
Did I tell you?
We're on our third month.
Yeah.
Anyway,
did I mention something last time where somebody was saying it took them 3 years before they actually started to really take off? So we just
slow.
Stay diligent.
Yeah. From my understanding, I know there's going to be some time, unless you have got a proper production team behind you. And again, I'll keep referring to that watch guy. I'm sure you've heard me talk about him a few times. I know I have mentioned him at least once or twice. But Nico, he started off with top production and high energy, high editing, in a proper studio, proper lighting, all of the above. His first video was already a banger.
Sure.
And that's just because they knew what they were doing.
Okay.
So we're not at that level. We're still learning. But YouTube has got to learn what we are, how to push out our content.
Okay.
Because it's only going to push out to those who need it when the algorithm realizes what we're doing.
Okay.
Yeah, so I understand it's going to be some time before we get there.
So maybe we must go to Facebook and put some short reels on Facebook, and I don't know if all those things work, but anyway, we'll try.
We'll get to TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, and even YouTube Shorts. We'll get that up and running when we can.
Yeah.
But right now, there's no chance. There's no chance I'm going to have time to do that now.
Shame,
Yeah.
Look, I must commend you for all that you put in, the understanding it all. You're quite tech savvy in that regard, so thank you for that. It's been quite amazing to see, and obviously very slow in on the uptake and that, but at least we'll do what we can do to get that going.
Yeah, that's pretty straightforward. I'll teach you.
Yeah.
You just got to know where to click.
Yeah, so Black Friday is coming up, 28th of November. Lots of funny specials and things are coming out of that. So we have some money to spend for a competition that I won with one of my recent endeavors. So we got a Take-A-Lot voucher. Yes.
And for those of you who know, you know what's coming.
Oh, yes. Yeah.
So stay tuned.
So the final is tomorrow night, actually, on YouTube.
Okay.
Yeah, they've had over 2 million views so far. Or 12 million. I think it's 12 million views in total.
Okay.
So it's unprecedented. They've never had this many. So it's really nice, and I'm very chuffed about that. And so the finals is tomorrow night.
Very cool.
So I'm very chuffed about that. I think I will try and watch it, although I'm at the Manasel tomorrow night. So I'll tell the boys, I need to watch this.
And to watch the live stream. Does it have like a premiere where it goes live? Is it a live stream, or is it just the video goes live at a certain
The video goes live tomorrow night. I think it's 7 o'clock to 8 o'clock.
Okay. So tomorrow night is
tomorrow night's the final. Yeah.
Okay.
Pitch and polish.
And the final.
Yeah, the final. Yeah. I'm looking forward to that. And yeah, as you said, Manasel tomorrow night. So also the year end kind of send off to the gents. Been a great group of men.
Good stuff.
Yeah, so we also spoke last about being intentional and the ideas that I have, and I've been thinking about that as well. If you know what you want to achieve and you know where you are now, what are the steps you want to take over the period of time to get to what you want to get to, and that end goal eventually comes forward to become your reality. You know, what is this now? Fluff. So an interesting thing that I've just seen over the last week and a bit, and this is with somebody that we've come to know in recent times, specifically this year, how you get involved in certain things or certain relationships, and you don't really know what you're getting involved in. You think you know what you're getting involved in, and so you take a leap of faith, in a sense, to say, okay, this is what I want to go for, and this is where we're headed. And sometimes it just turns out very sadly nasty and weird. Others, it's just, it happens, you know. I met somebody and I thought it was potentially going somewhere, and it just fell flat 4 weeks in. Like, okay, just like that, boom. And it's interesting how you never know until you take a jump. You never, ever know. And it's the same thing in business, the same thing in everything in life. Until you take a step and test the waters, you never know where it's going to go, what it could lead to. Sometimes it leads to something very positive and something really good. Other times it leads to falling flat on your face, and you pick up yourself up and you move forward again. You know?
That's okay. Even a biblical principle, I don't remember what scripture it is, but it says a righteous man falls down 7 but gets up 8. So it's just life. It just is how it is.
Yeah.
And there was someone else I was talking with, and I can't remember exactly what I was talking about. Very good with scripture verses. You can just recall them. I want to be able to get there.
Yeah.
But I think we're actually going to bring him on for an episode. We just need to get a third mic or another setup that we can connect to. Anyway, point is,
Black Friday's coming.
Yeah, Black Friday is coming. But the point is, I was saying to him that I just want to shrivel up in a ball and cry, because I think it was 2 weeks or last week sometime, but it was a super, super busy day, and I just was feeling like I'm so drained.
Sure,
yeah, and the other thing that didn't help is last week I only went to gym on Monday, and the rest of the week didn't.
Yeah,
this is all how busy the week was.
It was very busy.
It's just, you don't get that release, and it's just constant back to back to back. And then we had a guest over, and there's no not negative towards him. I'm just saying, having someone else in your space, it disrupts your flow until you learn how to flow with that person.
Yeah,
but
that takes time.
It does. So it just threw things out of whack a little bit. That coupled with the fact that there was a different show that we went to on the Wednesday night. We went to a Christmas Carol show.
That's right.
Yeah. Which we didn't even mention in our last episode.
Yeah,
but
true.
Yes, it was epic. We'll talk about that maybe in the next episode, because I also want to talk about the next thing we did, which is the fashion show, and then the next thing, which was on the Friday, which was Afrikaans is groot. And then the Saturday, what did we do? There was also something.
You had something on Saturday.
Yeah, photo shoot in the morning.
That's right.
And then the good coffee in the afternoon, which was supposed to be a photo shoot as well, but my face decided not to participate.
Yeah.
And then Sunday was church with a meal afterwards.
Shit.
Took 2 hours to deliver. I was so frustrated.
The worst we've had from that particular outlet, my word.
Then we got home, power was out, and then it was
Monday.
back on. Yeah. And it was the start of Monday. So
before we knew it, that like last week Monday to this week Monday, just like went in a heartbeat.
Yeah. But anyway, to finish the story, I was saying to him, it was at a point last week, I think it was on Friday I think it was on Friday, because Thursday night we got home pretty late and I was quite tired. I had to be up every morning early, and it just was a compound effect. And then he just said to me, God doesn't delight in a man who shrinks back or backs down or something along those lines. I can't remember the exact scripture verse. I want to find it and ask him for it, but it's also another one I want to start living by. Yeah, so we've got to take everything in your stride and just keep going as best as you can.
Yeah.
And I don't know why we went down that tangent. I don't know where I was trying to go with that. I got distracted with getting all frustrated.
Yeah.
But you're talking about intentions behind things and how some relationships just fall flat.
Yeah, it's been sad because there are some that one really hopes and believes is going to happen, and then he gets involved in some that might be, but could also end up being the wrong ones. It's just life. It's the way it unfolds, and the things that we get involved in, the decisions we make. And so it's important to continually be well aware and be in tune with God, be in tune with where He's taking you and what you want to do. So I'm thinking now as well with my work colleague who's away now for 3 days with the Strat Breakaway. That's the company I work with. And it's all the senior management that have gone for these next 3 days and talking about what the plan is for next year. So being intentional and the kind of money that they've been spending on a software program that is completely unique and bespoke to us as a company. And the investment has been exponential, really, really huge, in the millions.
Sure.
And this thing is starting to turn out quite good. But in all of that, still there are many, many hiccups that keep coming up and keep cropping up. And so finding the right partner, in a sense, that you can work with, it'll help you break through and get this thing right. Because the end goal of what Alon has in mind for what he wants us to become and where we're at, it's like this far apart still. And to get that together it requires a tremendous amount of investment, but constant, ongoing push and push and push and push, and really bringing everything in that needs to be a part of what it is that they want us to be. So the intention is there, the end goal, what does the vision look like, and where are we now, and the steps that are taking place for this thing to become reality. It's all unfolding slowly but surely. So getting buy-in from people to see this thing work is also, you can see there's a phasing in and a phasing out. So a phasing out of the old and a phasing in of the new that's going to be aligned to this to make it become something serious and something real. So that's nice. I like to see where it's going.
That's good. So they're going away on a trip now where they're going to...
No, they're just going somewhere in Johannesburg.
Oh, okay.
It's a thing that they do every single year, and it's intense. So much so Uncle Larry's actually, or Larry's staying over because they don't want him traveling backwards and forwards. So they could start, if they want to start at 7 a.m, they can start. But it's long.
Sure. Okay.
It's highly, highly, highly intense, and it's big pressure. People have to put their budgets down and explain why, go into detail, and really, really give informed decisions, and then get buy-in from the other management, because this whole ship has to move forward together. You can't be pulling in different angles and directions. So, no, it's good. I'm excited about what may be and what is going to be. And 2026 could be a ramp up of where we were this year and what we wanted to achieve this year, even more so for next year. We'll see where it goes.
Very cool.
Nice.
But just piggybacking off of talking about what you're saying with having intentionality behind things, I've been focusing on it a little bit because we filmed that episode quite a while ago.
Yeah.
And it's amazing to see when you do something with an intention of getting to something, like even just with our chats, when I know what I want to speak about and where I want to guide the conversation to, I'll listen to what you're saying, and in the meantime, I'm thinking about how can I piggyback this off into what I want to talk about.
Sure.
So I can't remember which one we were talking about. I think it was dealing with disappointment. That might be why we got so many views, is because it was just put together well.
Yeah.
But we piggyback off of something. It was a really good transition from what we were talking about into dealing with disappointment. And maybe that's not, I don't know. Anyway, the point is, knowing where you want to go, it helps you formulate your plan of how you want to get there. And I really, really like it.
Yeah, no, that's very true. And I guess for us as men, that's something that we all have to be involved in and lead. We're called to lead. We're made to lead.
That also to enforce our vision.
There we go.
We've been given the vision. We've been given the vision, and I think specifically, I think men are visionaries more often than not. So knowing what the end goal is going to help you push and direct things in that direction. Yeah.
Now, it was interesting. Today I was talking to another colleague about Africa's richest man. And I forget his first name, but Dangote is his surname, a Nigerian businessman. And he started from humble beginnings, although he had apparently he had a very, very wealthy grandfather. And he was stood to get an inheritance from the grandfather, and he told the grandfather no, he didn't want it. And he started out by doing simple things, selling at, he went to, I think he got some qualification, I think, and then he started to trade in commodities. And he now has the Dangote Group, which is in cement and oil refinery. So he's got two, Dangote Refinery, I think, and Dangote, and he's worth $25.5 billion, 91st richest man in the world at the moment. An African man who's built himself up to that. That's phenomenal.
Very good.
Yeah, and so this colleague of mine was saying that this Dangote gentleman he's as humble, down to earth. He says he has one house. That's all he's got. But a lot of the management that works, the senior management that work with him, have a house in Nigeria and a house overseas or somewhere or wherever else, So, and Mr. Dangote himself, he laughs at this, and he marvels at. But anyway, that's what how the guys spent their money. But he's spending or investing $1 billion into Zimbabwe.
Sure. Okay.
Which is a massive, massive statement.
Absolutely.
And we all know that Zimbabwe they're actually not even on their knees. That's worse. And how things are starting to turn. But it's taken 60 plus years for that poor country to get to where it is today. Literally it's totally, totally decimated. And it's just nice to see that Africans are starting to stand up for Africa and investing and believing in Africa. And for this guy to go and put $1 billion into that country, that's going to turn the country around. It's probably bigger or larger than the GDP that he's investing in that country, because the country is so badly destroyed. Let's see where it goes. It'll be nice. It'll be very good.
Yeah. So speaking of intentionality, what do you think is his intention behind that?
It's to uplift Zimbabwe, and one of the big things is just to invest in coal. As I understand it, I do stand to be corrected. Coal and also for cement, because his main business is cement and oil refinery. So, but cement is where he really has made his money. Is Dangote Cement. In fact, he also invested in Sopico Cement in South Africa in quite a long time back, and it's now starting to see the Dangote cement on some of the cement bags that are in circulation in South Africa. So we'll see where it goes. It's if he can help that country bring them back get them back onto their knees and then standing up, it'll be great for them.
restoration and everything.
Totally. You know, the thing is Zimbabwe used to be known as the breadbasket
of Africa.
Now Zambia is becoming known for that as the breadbasket because they're right next to each other. But Zambia is also well known for its minerals. So predominantly copper because it's in the copper belt. And Zimbabwe, as I say, is the breadbasket and the tourism basket because they've got amazing tourism. The Big Falls is they're well known for the Big Falls. And Zambia is also on the other, it's on the northern side of the Big Falls as part of theirs as well. So they've got some of that. So all this beautiful tourism stuff, but hopefully they have turned the tide and are headed in the right way. And this week is also the handover of the G20 back to America, although nobody's coming here from America to hand it over to, so I don't know how that's going to happen. It's going to be quite an interesting
G20 over.
No, it's only happening this coming weekend.
Yeah.
So all the pigs have lipstick has been put on the pigs' lips to make things look pretty and cute, and wash over and try and hide all the stuff. But I think people are not oblivious to. They're not blinded by the truth of what's really going on.
Yeah, they've got too many people living here that give them testimonies of what's happening. So if they ask anyone, they're going to give them the truth.
Yep.
Because we've got nothing to hide. We know the country. I'm sure everyone knows that there needs to be help. It needs to be something somewhere, and it's not coming from our people in power because the people in power just say, "Oh no, everything's perfect. Look, don't you see our new road that we painted incorrectly with hand paint?" Yeah. Anyway, let's leave it there before we start getting too negative.
Yeah, so tonight we're going off to go and work out our muscles, thankfully, after being quite a while.
Absent for a
week. And what are we going to do? Chest tonight?
I think chest. Got quite a bit of a headache, so just not push too hard, but just do some physical movement.
Or legs?
Just some shoulders. No, not legs.
Okay.
Light movement in the
light movement. Okay,
leg.
So let's go to chest.
Yeah,
okay. Chest and thighs. It was interesting in the steam bath on Saturday after I'd done a bit of back. Another guy came in and Josh, that guy I was talking about, he asked what I trained. So I said back and buys. He said, "Oh yeah, me too." And then he left, and then there was another guy sitting there, and so I said, "Back and buys." I said, "Yeah." Then I assumed he's not really a gym bunny in a sense. So I said to him, generally, the rule is that younger gents is back and buys, chest and tries, and legs. There's another legs. Yeah, okay. And then there's another thinking of is just back, just chest, just arms, just legs. So it's 4 days in the week. So just arms is biceps and triceps, and you alternate those two while you're training those, and then chest, you just do chest exercises and so on. So guys your age and older, yeah, that's right. Guys my age, I'm starting to see that
just back.
I don't need to train as many days as I have been training because I'm not getting the gains I would like to get. So I was listening to a very, very, very interesting video today of a guy, and he's talking about how seldom you need to train. And this guy is huge. And how seldom he's trained, and he's got the size he's got and the strength. It's incredible to see. And so I want to understand and get into the psyche around that for, as I say, for guys my age. And so there's going to be a very different style of training. We'll see how that pans out.
Okay, well, let's go try it.
Yeah, let's go try it out.
Right. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for tuning into another episode of Slice of Mills. For those of you who don't understand what Slice of Mills is, it's a slice of lifestyle, and we are the Mills men, so it's a slice of Mills. So if you're wondering what the SM is in the beginning of the video, that's what it is. Maybe we need to run a little intro, make a little intro for each video to say, Slice of Mills.
Yeah. I think, that's a
two
very good
people
one.
asked me, what is the SM all about and what is Slice of Mills?
Really, eh?
Yeah.
Okay.
Really didn't watch our intro video. Anyway, thank you for watching and tuning in, ladies and gentlemen. If you have any questions, the comment section is always open.
Yes, please.
Just feel free to like and share if you find this interesting.
That'll be very good. This is us slicing out. Thank you very much.
Let's go to the gym.